Healing on the Land. The Charles J. Andrew Youth Treatment Center opened in the year 2000 in response to a crisis of gas sniffing and suicides among Innu youth. The Charles J. Andrew Youth Treatment Center now serves Innu, Inuit, First Nations youth from the Atlantic and across Canada. CJ's mission is to empower Aboriginal youth by providing a holistic healing treatment program to strengthen and renew Aboriginal culture, practices, beliefs, and values. CJ works to build on the strength of the youth and their families, help youth make healthy lifestyle choices and changes, and to help youth develop skills to reach their full potential. We take up to 10 participants per program, ages 11 to 17. We have a separate boys and girls program. The staffing at the center, even though we're set up in 2 teams, the staffing includes the executive director, an operations manager, program manager, youth case manager, outreach worker, cultural coordinator, counselors, youth and family workers, cooks, and maintenance worker. CJ is governed by a board of directors, and the board of directors represent the Inuit and Netwashish, Nunatsiavut, and the Atlantic Policy Congress. In order for youth to be admitted, they must be free of substance use for at least 3 days. The youth must abstain from drugs, alcohol, and sniffing during the whole program. A family member or referral must agree to attend the family program. Referrals can be made by the social worker, doctor or nurse, parents, grandparents, priest, minister, chaplain or spiritual leader, teacher or principal, First Nations constable or police, local Nunatsiavut representative, or you can refer yourself and decide to come on your own. A referral must have the consent of the parent or guardian. Confidentiality is very important to CJ. Information about the youth is not shared with anyone outside the treatment program except when the youth could cause harm to him or herself or to others, and it must be reported to authorities according to the law. What we do during the 16 weeks is we have 2 teams. One is a clinical team, and one is what we call the Nuchimit or land-based team. And they work 1 week on and 1 week off. Generally, we do assessments and individual treatment plans, the land-based program, and cultural activities, individual and group counseling. We cover information on alcohol and smoking, marijuana, hash and hash oil, cocaine, meth and ecstasy, sniffing aerosols, gas or propane, or any new drugs or substances in our area. We cover topics such as coping skills, self-esteem, stress, anger management, goals and role models, relationship building, health and wellness. We also do life skills out on the land and at the center. They do crafts such as woodworking, beading and sewing, cooking, budgeting and shopping, values and virtues. They also go to school. We have a teacher who works with the youth every day during the school year. Classes are offered in the summer by CJ workers and invited guests if the teacher is not available to work in the summer. Other treatment program components include professional referral and consultations, family program, and aftercare planning. We also have recreation and fun activities every day. We have visits to different places in groups, swimming at the pool and beach in the summer. We go for walks, skating and playing hockey, activities through the Youth Solvent Abuse Committee and the Community Youth Network.
In the year 2009, CJ carried out an evaluation.
In that evaluation, it identified CJ's strengths, challenges, and recommendations. The evaluation results were that youth, staff, and partners all said CJ's land-based program and cultural activities are a strength and a best practice. The land-based program is unique to CJ in the field of addictions treatment programs for Aboriginal youth. The land-based program includes hunting and fishing, canoeing and snowmobiling, hiking and snowshoeing, berry picking, life skills including food preparation, pitching and breaking camp. They learn how to build a lean-to or emergency shelter. They do traditional crafts, storytelling, and sharing circles. We have spiritual rituals such as sweats. There's one-on-one counseling when they need it, and youth sharing their own culture.
When youth go into a nutriment program, they find themselves being grounded again or returning back into their culture. So When youth return back into the Nujamid or in the country or land-based programs, they find themselves more interested because they haven't seen that part of life, or they haven't experienced that part of a culture that we're living off the land and living in a tent and really going back into traditions. So most people they're returning to their culture, and some of them are experiencing a new culture firsthand. So that's why when youth that go into the program in Nujamid or in the country, they feel really rejuvenated and alive, that they actually going experiencing more like going hunting and fishing and doing the preparations of setting camps and actually learning the basics in regards to cutting wood, knowing what wood to use in regards to also survival on the land. So they're actually relearning, and some of them are learning new things on the land. So it's really interesting for some youth when they go back. And then that's why we have programs in Nujamid, and most of our programs, half of our program is in Nujamid. So that's why it's so important that these kids go into in the country.
Nujamid wasat ko espedom stem no indang di stui ji no wasat Nujamid ne mamut ya dog ne u ai no utmaska ne jonde win begut ya dog de Nujamid ya dom stem no indang di ke mene ha hi no do skat ga ke model ke mo ge o como tan skutaban mo ga hi ni bisi se tum be ji no no en yud mang to bisi ji no ad model Nujamid jin to ke ji pa mo to ke ji ne no na ju sura ke mag ne no e papam utahamude ke mage papam be dunde de Nujamid mistamno indaw ji ke no adamu ji wasde yeito.
In the evaluation, there were a number of quotes that we would like to share with you. A board member quote: "Healing work is so much easier in the country. Kids have a sense of freedom, no institution with all that authority. The country offers new experiences, fishing, hunting, a different energy, an awakening of their spirit. They soon realize they need some skills, like how to paddle, read water, communicate with canoe partner. They're ready to listen. They start talking, laughing. They have no choice but to talk." The youth described the land program as the highlights of their CJ experience: healing, peaceful, calming, a reprieve from community distractions. Another quote from a youth is, "The country is good. I didn't think about drugs out there. I think positive, not like in town. I was always thinking about doing drugs at the center." Another youth quote: "In the country it was better. They showed us how to be spiritual. Sometimes we went fishing. At night we played games. We talked, bonded, laughed. Everyone really connected. The staff would take us for really good long walks and do one-on-one. At the center, there was not the same friendliness. There's always friendliness in the country." CJ serves different cultures. In the past, the focus was on Innu culture, but now CJ involves elders from different cultures. CJ provides opportunities for youth to share their culture with other youth and with staff. A staff quote: "One kid wanted to honor his grandfather. He dug a hole, gathered special firewood, built a special fire. During the ceremony, he cornered off to the north, south, east, and west. We stopped and prayed at each step. He offered tobacco to the fire. He realized what his grandfather gave him, and he was so proud to pass it on to others. He was so much at peace with himself." Some more strengths of our land-based program includes: it provides a safe and comfortable environment to heal. It helps build relationships, self-esteem, and a strong Aboriginal identity. It teaches responsibility, values and beliefs, self-sufficiency, and builds on resiliency skills. It nurtures a sense of belonging and purpose in life. It helps provide opportunities, and it channels energy towards healthy risk-taking. It calms anxious youth, especially those with ADHD. We have a really nice cabin that we go to, but we do camping. It depends on the time of the year, and we'll set up a camp for the youth and the staff. Another staff quote is, "A lot of things fall into place in the country. The kids know their role. They pick up what they're taught quickly, like pitching a tent. It's very important that youth are successful at doing things. They take responsibility. They know survival skills. They really connect with their culture. Instead of us telling them what to do, sometimes they show us. We work with many different partners, and one partner quote in the evaluation was, "Culture and the land-based program are seen as a best practice." The youth connect with the land and culture with their spirit. It's peaceful. Through talk, gently, naturally, the kids learn, like through storytelling. They learn about how culture can help them with their long-term healing, how it relates to their strengths and resilience. In order to be a successful program, CJ needs you. We need the communities, we need the people to work with us. We need the support by referring youth who need help, supporting youth from other communities and cultures to complete the program, working for CJ as a staff member, volunteering for our board. Together we can help youth and families struggling with substance abuse. And I'd like to take the time to thank all the staff, the board, everyone involved in making the land-based program a huge success. And we can see that the youth that went through this program is well into their healing journey. Thank you. Nakumi.